Okay, so this was a continuation of our first. We had problems, so we are just continuing our meeting. So here we go. We're going to start with our group quiz. Okay.
Okay, this is 12 group quiz, right?
Yep, so lesson 12.
Part 2, huh? Are we going to part 2? Or are we going to...
Are we going over the answers to part 2, or are we just doing the quiz?
Lesson.
We're doing the quiz right now. Lesson 12 quiz.
We can do lesson quiz. Sorry. We're
Okay.
doing lesson 12 right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I got to log in.
Okay.
Oh, a letter is missing. Can you help me?
Okay.
No, it's fine.
I need
I need an O. I'm spelling moon. Moon.
to learn.
Thanks for helping me. Your turn. You spell the word. I'll help you.
Okay. We will need all data files.
Nap. Oh, I meant nap.
Wake up!
Oh, I'm awake.
Okay. Group. Oh,
What should I
not
do
lesson
now?
13. Oh my gosh, I better do lesson 13.
I think 12-ish will be okay. 13 was kind of scary.
Hey, Hiram, I'm spelling the word. I need some help.
So we're gonna dove right into quiz lesson 12. Is that correct?
I need a
Yes.
Okay.
and one more letter.
I'm scared.
What is it?
Anytime there's test
Put an
quiz.
S and an N.
No, we got this. You can do it together.
Okay, put an N. It says sunshine. Thanks for helping me spell.
Okay, so question 1. We suppose we have a set of paired data and let D equals X after and X before the null hypothesis is 0 and the alternative hypothesis is like the difference of 0. And the population standard deviation is 1.
Lower.
Takes a sample of N equals 9 and computes D equals 2.2 or D bar and standard deviation of 3.3. So we have to find, number 3 is what is the value of the test statistic?
What is
No,
the
not
what?
your turn.
What is the value of the test statistic?
Because you all your for the next year.
So we have to find the
This is mine.
test
Oh,
statistic, which is D equals the D bar, so which is 2.2, minus D bar, minus standard deviation, which is 3.3,
the value
and
statistic.
the square root of N, which is 9.
So D, I wrote down
Oh.
Okay.
Nope.
So it wants us to use which data?
Nope.
The data and the information that they gave us.
The one chapter 12 data A1.7.
Word.
Is that the one they want us to do?
No, I think it's just the information that they give. Because we can call the information for the next year.
It's an E. Can you
Do we have to open that one?
I said, please.
Right now, I don't think we're opening up any. It doesn't say to open up any of the files right now. That's not till
Well-
question 5.
Hang on a second.
What did that say?
Okay, so that one is 2.2.
I got
and 3.3 and 9. Hang on.
Well, I'm gonna do one. Oh no! Hiram, I'm spelling a word. I'm missing one.
What is it?
You can say which one. I'm missing an A.
What did you guys get?
I got 2.
Yes.
It says
You got 2. I got 2.42.
Joshua, no.
2.4 what?
2.42.
Well, how did you set it up? Did you go D equals 2.2 minus 0?
Oh, thanks for helping.
What I did,
Oh, I have a new idea.
Oh my word, I am not even getting any of this.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's set this up, guys.
You can say,
So,
what's your idea?
we're looking for the test statistics.
What is your idea?
So I'm looking at the formula right now. It says in order to compute the test,
Yes, I have an idea.
minus the D bar minus 0 divided by the standard deviation.
I have an idea.
okay.
You can say,
Just so you can work it out. I don't know if this is right.
your idea.
Let's use ID.
The D
I'm
bar,
gonna do
okay,
what
I
I'm
can't,
That's my idea.
okay, 2.2 minus 0 divided by 3.3 divided by the square root of 9.
You guys get that?
Got 2.
I got number 2.
Yeah, well, I was figuring out the MOE, sorry.
No, you're good. I apologize. The only thing is, I don't know how we're going to determine the p-value is the next question.
Hang on, hold the horses. Yeah, and that was the, that makes sense.
Great.
You want to watch my dominoes?
Yes.
Oh, ready?
Well, that's why we,
Do you want to do it or should I?
that's why we have a second go around to do it.
Oh, no.
Okay, now we're on number 4.
That'll be silly.
Okay, now for you, the probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic is 0.0403. Use this probability to determine the p-value for Jordan's hypothesis test, round to 3 decimal places.
Okay, we're using a normal applet, is that correct?
I believe so. I don't remember how we do the p-value.
Wait. Oh, 3. Why does it want us to use a 0.0403?
I don't know.
Is that what we're supposed to enter in the applet, maybe?
We're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your alphabet.
Oh.
No, wouldn't D be our Q? Would it? I don't know.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. If you're frustrated.
Okay, which sides are we
it's going to
supposed
play hide
to
and seek.
shade on this?
Oh, please.
It's the difference. So it's a two-tailed. So
Oh boy.
The two
the
tail?
left and the right, right?
Yeah, I gotta take out the middle and you, oh, you middle.
My
It won't let me do it.
it.
Okay, there.
Here, my O is playing hide and seek.
Now I can put it in.
Okay, so you guys did 2, right?
Where is it?
Holy cow.
Yeah, my
So I
O.
got 0.9681.
Me too.
Seriously.
Where is it?
0.9681.
I don't know.
It'd be 0.968, right? That's a probability.
Why did it want us
I'll put it
to?
right here.
Oh, that's Jordan test statistic. Who was it in the first one?
Jordan also.
So why was that statistic different from the second one that they gave?
So it's asking, it says, what's the probability of obtaining a test statistic greater than Jordan's test statistic, which is 0.0403?
Yeah.
So we're supposed to find, oh, greater than. So wouldn't that be on the right?
I think so.
So it'd just be 0.481.
0.968.
So we have to do just one because it's asking us what's greater than this if you're supposed to have a test statistic of 0.0403, so we'd only shade to the right.
Oh, shade the right, and that would be 0.4840.
Yeah.
Look at my idea.
No. That's
0.484.
What? Why is it? My letters are being silly.
Greater than
Playing.
Jordan's test. Okay, greater than.
Are we good to go to 5?
I like your silly singing.
I guess, yeah. Use the data file, chapter 12, data A1.stat for the next 6 questions. Alrighty, dighty, let's go.
So that's when we go to
Okay, this pair data, we're supposed to figure out the difference.
yeah.
Alright, transform, compute.
So we have to minus group 1 from group 2, so make sure you do that.
Are we minusing group 2 from group 1?
Group 1 from group 2.
What? What was the statistic?
Minus group 1 from group 2.
Letters for 5 more minutes, and then we're going to do something new.
Let me look at the problem, sorry.
You're good. I can read to you. It says, be sure that the test does group 1 minus group 2.
Okay. That is weird.
Done now? You want 5 more minutes? Alright. If I can repeat your phone.
Okay.
Is missing some letters. Oh, I want to know
Alright,
a word
so,
that starts with Z. What word starts with Z? Zucchini. That. Good word. Zigzag.
So for the statistic,
Zoo.
I got
Animals after zoo.
0.407.
Okay, we do analyze now? Is that
Yeah.
right?
We're going to analyze, and then we're going to do the t-test.
You want to spell zucchini?
Analyze.
What number are we on?
Number 5.
5? Because my sound is terrible. It just sounds like you guys are talking through water.
I need some more letters. What is it? Which one? This one. I need more letters.
Difference.
I need
Emily sent a text. She says that she doesn't think that we can hear her.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you hear us, Emily?
analyze, compare means.
zucchini.
There. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
There. Got it.
So, you're not able to get on your SPSS, is that correct, Emily? Oh, you can? Oh, perfect. Okay, did you get a test statistic?
No.
Okay, did you guys go on to the SPSS?
Yes. I got it.
Okay, so I got 0.407. What did you get?
What word starts
Point
with K?
for what?
For the
For the
test statistic. Or number 5.
What?
Yeah, me too. I got 0.407 for the test statistic. Now
Cake starts with K.
I'm gonna go
Kit
to
starts with K, and cake starts with K. And
Yeah.
kangaroo.
0.689.
Can we spell kangaroo? Let me see if I
Okay.
can do it.
the test statistics is 0.407. Okay, the p-value
Yeah.
What was it? Was it a two-tail or a greater than?
Which one? I'm missing some letters.
I'm gonna pull it out.
I'm missing an A and an O. Can you help me? Kangaroo.
Okay.
There's the kangaroo. The kangaroo keeps its baby in its pouch.
There you guys.
Okay. So, Raquel, did you get number 6?
Number 6, your p-value.
All right, 2 more minutes.
Hang
We're gonna be all
on.
the letters. You all done now?
Was that I got a .689. That is for a two-tail. If I want just are we doing a two-tail or
Two-tail.
huh?
Yeah, we're doing a two-tail.
Okay, .689.
Yep, 0.689.
Okay.
689.
Raquel, I know Raquel's with us. Raquel, did you get number 6?
Which one?
Number 6. I'm asking Raquel if she got number 6.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just don't know if she can hear.
All right, let's look at our schedule.
Okay, so question 7. What is the correct decision on this evidence? Reject the null hypothesis or failed to reject.
All done letters. Next
Where
is.
it says the alpha, what's the alpha? Oh, it's
Let's go.
no. So what if we fail to reject the null hypothesis because it's the p-value is more than the level of significance?
Fail to reject. Yeah.
Okay. So now suppose your alternative hypothesis is if that's less than 0. What is the correct decision based on this evidence?
If it's just one tail.
So if it was less than 0, so we would do 0.68 divided by 2. 689, sorry, 0.689 divided by 2 would be 0.3445. It would
Still the
still
same.
be above, so we would have insufficient evidence
Yeah.
that the means of the differences is greater than 0. Is that right?
Yeah. We have insufficient evidence that the mean of the difference is greater than 0. Yeah.
Okay, my file. I'm just opening up that second file.
Now we're gonna do the other one.
Hiram.
Is that a different one altogether? Chapter 12, data B1.sab.
Yeah, it's a different set.
Okay.
So now we have to do. So use the data file to answer the next 8 questions. Perform a paired samples t-test and SPSS. Be sure that the test is group 1 minus group 2. This data comes from no social meal infections. .save. The null hypothesis is equal to 0, and the alternative hypothesis is a difference of 0, and the level of significance is 0.01. So which is greater, the sample or the degrees of freedom? So we need to go in and do transform compute variable. So type in difference. We're supposed to do group 1 minus group 2. Okay, so now are you there, Emily? Are you there? You can shake your head. Yep. Okay, good. Raquel, how are you?
I am done.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I don't know if Raquel can even hear us. I texted her, but I'm with you, but can't understand anything. Sound is all garbled. Okay, I'm just putting into analyze now.
Yeah. So what does it mean? Which is greater, N or the PF?
So the sample N is greater. I got 21 as this, or 22 as the sample, and the degrees of freedom I got 21.
Okay. Okay, let me go through it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, that is right. Correct.
I brushed my hand. So glad you fill it up. Thank you. So thank you.
I'm gonna put you on my speaker so that you can hear
Okay, what is it asking for?
Emily, I can hear you now.
What is,
it. Oh, can you?
okay, what
Okay, try that.
is it asking about the p-value of the difference?
Try that.
I'm gonna put it down and then tell me if you can hear everybody.
Hi, Raquel. Can you hear me?
You said barely, but
Barely, but yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're on 9. We just finished it. We said that the sample N is greater than the different degrees of freedom. So we put N as the answer for 9.
So N is greater.
N is greater.
Yeah, N is greater. So what is the p-value? So it's a 2-tail, so we don't have to divide it.
0.001.
So it's 0.001.
Yeah, reject the null.
And so that's 10. So for our level of significance is 0.01.
And we had
So we,
0.001.
but now said we reject the null.
Yeah.
So for 12, you decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use that the alternative hypothesis is greater than 0, or is that less than 0? I can't remember.
We're saying that the mean or whatever it is right there is greater than 0.
Okay, that's great. I always forget.
The alternative hypothesis, yeah.
Greater than 0, and you keep the same level of significance. So it's 0.01 is the level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? So the p-value decreased because you divide it by 2.
It would decrease.
Yeah. So what decision do you make? You still reject the null, is that right? because it's
Yes.
still less than the p-value.
Yes.
Raquel, if you have questions, just text us or type in the group chat on the right side, and I will. Oh, Raquel's gone now.
Are you? Yeah, it dropped you.
Computer is hardwired to the internet.
Oh, good. We could hear you really good.
I'm not
We can hear her.
on speaker, so you can maybe it will go through.
Yeah,
If
we
you-
can hear her. So say, Raquel, if you want, you can just stay on the Google Hangout this way on the speakerphone. Oh, there she is.
What conclusion do you make?
Okay, so based on your response from the previous question, what conclusion do you make?
We have sufficient evidence.
So we reject the null, so that means that we have sufficient evidence that there's a mean difference between the group. Is that the letter C?
Yeah, between the two group, yeah.
So I put C.
Let's see.
Okay, are we good to go on to 15, or is everybody?
Yeah, let's go and what was the story was in the beginning? Is it?
Okay, so the p-value, I'll read 15, we can go back. As we have seen, the p-value depends on the alternative hypothesis, in general, which alternative hypothesis will give you the smallest p-value.
Oh, that's the question. In general, which alternative will give you the smallest
I
p-value?
don't think they also have anything to do with it, do they?
Not enough information depends on the problem.
Yeah, because I feel like depending, whether it's less than or greater than, you're still going to get half the value of the p-value, if that makes sense.
I think it's not enough information
I agree.
and depends on the problem.
Okay. So 16. So the information is determine the 95% confidence interval for the mean difference between the groups using group 1 minus group 2. Input your answers. What is the point estimate for this 95% confidence interval?
Are they talking about the difference or
The point estimate.
they are talking about the difference? Hang on, let me find out.
See, I don't understand. Okay, so isn't that the D bar?
No, it's at the bottom. It's 11.95 or we round it up to 5.
Oh, so that's when you use the point estimate as the mean difference, right?
Yes, because it's asking about the difference.
Oh, okay, so that's
Whenever you compare two group, you're mostly talking about the difference between the two, because you're comparing the two.
11.955.
Yeah. 5.
Okay, so then what's the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval?
Okay.
So margin of error is where we have m equals,
That's when we have D bar multiplied by the sample deviation
times,
of the difference.
Times standard deviation?
The DS, the standard n, divided by the square root of n. Was that 22? So, okay.
So D bar would be, isn't that 11.9545, right?
Yeah.
And then times the standard deviation of 15.00310.
Wait a sec. Yeah.
Divided by 22 is the standard, or the sample.
Oops. Standard deviation.
I got 38.2385.
Okay. 15.00310. Square root of 22.
Raquel dropped out again.
Uh-oh. Maybe she doesn't need this because she already know.
So can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you said 38.239, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I got that right.
No, you're good.
Yeah, 38. We'll talk about slowpoke.
Okay, so
What did you get?
I got 38.239.
38.2.
One more. Uh-oh. Hey, Cole.
Okay. Let me go and add it to the mean.
This show turned off.
Okay, the mean was
Oh, okay. He'll just hang out with me.
0.9.
Okay, so did you guys get the lower bound and upper bound?
Yeah, yeah.
I got 5.303 for the lower bound. And then 18.607 for the upper bound.
What was, it was 38.239?
There you go.
Okay, 11.
I got 5.303 for the lower. Your turn. You want a whole packer? How about I do this?
Sorry, I'm slowpoke.
Are you handwriting it?
Yes.
Oh, it says it in the.
Okay, where is it in the thing?
It's in if you do like the analyze,
Yeah.
compute the t-test.
Okay, analyze.
So it's analyze, compare means,
Compare means.
one sample t-test.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah,
One-
and then you just do the difference. Put the difference as your test variable.
Yeah, oh my, yeah, I did that. Okay.
Okay.
So which one is it?
So it's the 95% confidence interval for the difference. It's the lower and upper.
Okay, I got the lower and upper, but what was the MOE?
Oh, the margin of error. I got
Yeah.
38.239.
Okay, and that's multiplying 11.933.
It's supposed to be 11.9545.
Oh, 9545 times. The standard deviation was 15.003.
Yeah.
Okay.
Divided by the square root of 22. What are you reading?
I come up with a different number. I see where I made the difference, where I messed up.
Okay.
You miss a decimal point and you're out in left field.
Yes, that is true. This might make it easier, honey.
Yep, that's,
Okay.
you came up with what?
I got 38.239.
8.239. That sounds right. 239. And the upper bound and lower bound is given to you.
Yeah.
Down.
I'll be back in just a
The
second.
bound is 5.303. They always kind of make the first one easy, and then the next one they kill you. Okay. 18.6. What was it? 607. Sorry.
Are you still able to hear me?
I can't really hear good enough to know what's going on, and it keeps dropping me in and out on the video. I'm just gonna have to send him an email. The weather is really cloudy here right now, and my internet comes, wirelessly from the tower, and that's probably the problem.
I see.
Because normally it's not this bad.
Right.
Do you want to? Everybody get all of that? Sorry.
You ready
And
to?
this,
I'm ready to submit.
I can't hear well enough to even.
What are you doing? I'm sorry.
I'm not going to turn the quiz in right now.
Just wait. Okay.
I'm just gonna email him and tell him. I'm pretty much gonna have to depend on tomorrow's class time.
Well, Raquel, is there anything that you need help with?
Okay.
But I'm gonna stay for the duration and at least be here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move my phone and see if it will help the volume. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
So we submit.
Yeah.
That better, Raquel? Can you give me a thumbs up if it is?
We missed 2.
Yep. 4 and 18, or the 17, the margin of error.
Which
So I'm
one?
going to do the p-value for number 4.
The
I might go
probability.
to watch the recording too after it's over. Because it's probably recording with good sound.
Yeah, that's probably what it
Did
is.
we have used the 2 tail instead of the 1 tail? That's what we did.
I think we were supposed to divide it by 2 if it's one-tailed, so that might be why. Can you guys hear?
We did divide it by 2.
Yeah, we did divide. It was like 9 something, 968.
Yeah, we should have put down the whole because the thing was a 2 tail.
Yeah.
The voting score was
Isn't it so that because it's greater than, the test is greater than?
Even if it's greater than, I think it was probably talking about, it was greater than even though it was 2 tail. I don't know.
So we could try.
The fact that we didn't get it right, that's probably what it was talking about.
So it was 0.968, you think?
Yeah, that's why we can retake it.
Yes. And then
Okay.
17, let's go to 17. What is the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval? Now, I don't know how to do that. That's. Oh, we would do the
that's
D
the one
part, 95%. Wouldn't we have to do the 1?
I got 30.531. That's the number I came up with.
I got 38.239.
I had 30.531. Let me go back on my calculations.
Well, I still got
There
mine
was-
wrong, too.
Okay, there was a mean of 9.545, multiplied by 15.003, I came up with 143.203635. Divided by the square root of 22, I came up with 30.531.
Okay, I
That's
did.
okay.
Hold on. I think we're supposed to do the 1.96.
No, it's
Don't we do test
you're
statistics?
right. It's 1.96.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
it's
it's
a-
1.96.
Were we supposed to use the student?
Applet? I don't know.
Yes.
Weren't
I
we
need
supposed
to
to
try
use
that.
statistic though? For
I'm going to
What was
try
that?
that.
aren't we supposed to use, like, in regards to that, instead of the 1.96, which is what we use for the known sigma, this would be the unknown sigma, right? It would be the test statistic, which would be t, right?
Yeah, so we gotta go and do the student applet.
Does anybody have the student applet? I don't have it up.
Yeah.
I have it
We should have used the student applet.
Sam?
Okay.
So,
Where-
and we're doing the group 1, group 2 thing, right? So I think this is
Where did we get the student applet from?
There's lesson.
Lesson.
Were you able to hear the conversation with the way I moved?
Wasn't it lesson 10?
Lesson 10.
Or no, lesson 11.
Lesson 11. Okay.
Oh, so they're referring to question 17. They're going over what is the margin of error for this 95% confidence interval.
11.
What was inputted was 38.239. But it was
Okay. Yeah, because sigma was unknown. We needed to use the student applet. Where on earth is that stupid student applet?
the FBSS, and I think, you know,
Where is that?
different to the two
Oh, there it is. There it is. Got it.
test and group 1 minus group 2.
So I
What
put
is
in
that?
It says
21 and then put in 0.95. Oops.
so
0.95.
because this is
And we would have gotten 2.080. That was our T star that we should have used.
95%, 1.96 in the equation.
Yeah.
So, not sure.
2.080 multiplied 15.003 divided by the square root of 22.
I'm just going to.
We get our margin of error.
There you go. That's a good idea. Can you guys hear me? I never know if you guys can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
So it was.
So what Raquel was talking about to find the margin of error for this one is that we could take, is it upper and then subtract lower? So you take the upper and subtract lower and divide it by 2.
Oh, yeah.
So let's try that.
We already got
Okay.
get through the difference. And just looking at the difference, the statistics is already on the difference.
I don't have it.
Yeah, because wouldn't it be on the right side, though, for now?
Yes, that is, yeah. Those are the upper and lower one on the at the bottom. But you're trying to figure out your MOE.
You just tell me what the upper and lower is so that I can input it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have it? Yeah, you.
So what was the 11.95455 minus
203.
6.
I'm gonna have to figure this out later.
6 6.53.
0, 7.
Okay, so I got 6.653.
Yeah.
Me too. That's what I got, 6.653.
And if you were to do it the way Raquel was saying, you get 6.652. So it's just off of a matter of.
So they
Yes.
did Raquel their way, and so it comes out just resubmissions both different answers. Okay. All
It's
right.
just off of a matter of 1 decimal. And I talked to the teacher because I asked him about that from our last homework quiz. And he said you'd just be off just a little bit.
Yeah, it's off just a little bit, but it's 6.653.
Yeah.
You already got the difference at the bottom. That's why you did the calculation. So when you're working on all your statistics, you're working on the difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Raquel's wondering if we're
If what?
are we working on lesson 13?
We're on 12 right now, but we'll go on to lesson 13.
Okay.
We were just trying to go over this.
That one problem, right?
Yeah, so
We're about
yeah, I think we got our mistake,
I'm going to see if they can
but we were right on that one.
share screen with you.
Hey, we were right on not enough information depending on the problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. If you face, oh, because it's not talking, huh? If you click on her face, it should bring up only her screen. Okay, hold on. Hey, Marisa,
Yeah.
when we start doing the stuff,
Lesson 13.
can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay, because then that way she can really see it, even if she's not able to audio follow the stuff.
Yeah, I can do that.
Perfect. Okay, so she's going to show her screen with you, okay? You're welcome.
What?
So I'm retaking my quiz right now to see. Let's see.
Yeah, lesson 13 is too hard. Were you able to figure it out, Raquel?
I can.
What did you say? Raquel is trying to follow along, and so she's going to look at the screen right now, what Marisa is sharing, so that way she can follow along.
Yeah,
We usually
I
do
would
that.
like to kind of go over lesson 13 because it was too hard.
Yeah, we'll go over.
I'm ready for lesson 13. I was going to go over this and see.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I managed to do the graph. I came up with that and I got that correct.
Have you guys retaken your second one?
No, I'm going to wait because I need to go over it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just going to, maybe I'll wait. Now I'm feeling like I might wait.
Now you can find out if it works, though.
Yep, that's the one. Not enough. Number 16, at the 95% confident, we came up with 30.531.
Okay, so do we want to start on lesson 13?
Is that, wait a second, is that the upper bound? Okay, lower bound was 3.303. The upper bound was 18.607.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, your MOE doesn't look right.
I haven't changed it. I changed.
Hey, Emily.
Let's take that one. I have another one. So the MOE we decided was 6.5 or 6.653.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel bad. They wasn't sure if you could swim yesterday or not. I told you it was fine. Yeah. But I told him that too. I'm not on the schedule. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I told him too. I was like, he wasn't sure because it was holiday day. And I'm thinking, nice.
Is it down to the bottom, isn't it? It's down to the bottom.
What were you doing for now?
I told her, I said, if you're concerned,
Keep going.
I think, and he said, what about just?
So what did you put down for the margin of error?
No.
I put 6.653.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what we came up with. So that's right.
Okay, she just said Emily suggested he's not like calendar, so she's gonna ask you. So.
Oh wait, hold on just a second. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up lesson 13.
But
This is also person conference, I think.
Okay.
Hold on.
yeah, let's go with Katie then, I guess. Or what is she gonna do this afternoon? Like before to
4 to 6:30. So if you want to.
Okay, so everybody, sorry, I had to pull it up in order to.
So now we're going to lesson 13.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, guys, so. Lesson 13. So,
That one was a beast.
you know, I feel like it wasn't terrible, but still, there's just some things I was uncertain on. Here you go. Say thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So we'll go over this, and then if you guys are okay, around 10:30, 10:40, we'll start our group quiz.
Okay.
Just so we can make sure we're on time. Sorry, I just...
No, that's good because I have a class. So.
Yeah.
I have a meeting with an advisor at... It's my time is 12:30, but I just have to make sure I need to play with my son.
Right. No problem.
Okay, so here are the differences of all of the, like the different hypothesis tests.
Okay. Got it.
You have a good understanding of that?
Okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what I had problem with is when you got to the independent samples, is separating it out and then calculating the difference between the two so that they can have their own column. And yeah.
Show it.
Because it's very different from the paired. The paired one is pretty easy to do.
iPad.
But the independent one is,
Yeah. So are you trying to figure out how to do an SPSS?
yeah, an SPSS.
Are you able to hear or follow along what you're saying?
I had heck of a time trying to figure it out.
We're talking about on the table. It's not showing on her table right now, but they're referring to the table. On question 2.
Give it to me.
Now had a question about the hypothesis test for 2 means independent samples, and it's the very last section.
See, I managed to be able to do the first class survey, but when we went into the next one,
What number are you having a hard time with?
I'm just having a hard time you know, coming up with a whole difference row for the difference, because that's what we're working on. When I was all done with it, my sample mean number was different from the computer. I don't know what happened to the other numbers, but I managed to separate it to 1 and 2. I had number 1 with the females, and I grouped the male as the number 2.
So I watched the video preparation, and he labeled the testing 1 as males, and the females as 2.
I swap it. I had the female 1 and the male 2.
Yeah. So I just from when I watched it.
I thought you could do whatever you want because the SPSS will number them.
I think what it is you have to just make sure that I guess like how you're computing it yourself is like there's an example. Hold on a second. I'm trying to.
All the letters.
Cool.
Then I tried to do it here.
That's awesome.
Okay, what number is that?
That's on compute the test statistic. That's number 4, compute the test statistics. So basically, you're going to compute the difference. You're going to compute separately the male from the female.
Are you guys on question number 4, and then you're on C?
Yeah.
On question 4, number C.
You want to ask Mom for an idea?
I think I figured this out the other day when we go to SPSS. I figured it out yesterday. But I can't share my screen.
Let me go pull it up. What was the one we were supposed to be working on?
Can you say something? Sorry.
That was cool.
Oh, were you able to go to the SPSS for that one? For that one. Good.
So for now, for the test statistic, you figure that out in your SPSS. Is that what are you trying to do it handwritten?
I'm trying to get, what was our data again?
SPSS to Excel, and so like he like shows it for a split second, so I had to like pause it and then like look at it and then.
Okay, class survey data. Okay, we'll find it.
Okay.
Got it.
So I think because like even in the text, I like paused it. It said, "Now do it in like now here's the way to do it in Excel," and I think that's why it was confusing because I thought, and so that's why I was confused. But I was able to slow it down, and then I figured it out. So we're able to get the test statistic from SPSS.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
Okay. How do I figure it out for SPSS?
So go to Analyze,
Hang on a sec.
Oh, good idea.
or so go to Transform, and you do Compute Variable.
Transform, compute variable.
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it up real fast so I'm doing it with you. I'll turn on the screen share. Let me just get to the.
Do I call it difference?
Yeah, call it difference.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just get to the class one.
Just tell me, because I'm not looking at the screen. I'm already.
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up so I can tell you. I can't remember. So then you put the different. Yeah, I have to do it. Let me. Okay, I'll do it so Raquel can see my screen.
And Mom, I also need this up.
Okay, this is where we're at. So you want to, let me pull it up. Okay, so go to Transform, Compute Variable. You write difference.
Uh-huh.
And in the numeric expression, oh wait. Hold on, let me get to lesson 13.
I thought you have to separate them before you can.
Yeah, sorry, I have to go back. Okay, so we're going to be,
So you want me to cancel that one?
yeah, cancel that one. I'm trying to remember. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's, man, hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Now I know why my number was different, because some of the numbers did not have any value on it, didn't have any weight on it. When it calculated, it only calculated those that had a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would do it.
That's why I was missing some.
Okay, this is what it at. So we got to go to Transform, Automatic Recode.
Okay. Yeah.
And then we put in
Gender.
the gender into the variable.
Mm-hmm. And what's the new name?
Then we add new name.
And shall we call it group gender?
Yeah.
Okay, add the new name. So do I put add the new name?
Yeah.
Okay. With that.
Okay, and now we go into, I never really understood that, so I don't know if I'm doing it.
And then I hit OK.
Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I never did that the first time. I'm just going off of the instructions on the textbook. So now we do.
Now we do what?
Man. Okay, so we do analyze,
Mm-hmm.
compare means,
Mm-hmm. Independent.
and an independent.
Mm-hmm. Then what I did, I put gender in the test variable. No, I can't, because
No, you're supposed to do the wage. So because the test variable is the amount.
okay.
The grouping variable is the gender.
Yeah, now I remember this one. I put the wage there, and then I go to the bottom to group gender and put them in the
And then
group
you define
variable.
groups. And the first one would be males. And the second females.
Okay, where are the? I didn't see no female. Hang on a second.
You have to go in when you put in the gender as a grouping variable.
Yeah.
So underneath it, press define groups.
Define groups. I'm not there. There are no defined group on where I am. Okay, on the wage, only I do the wage.
As a test variable.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, so now go down and press gender.
Gender, okay.
And put that into your grouping variable.
Got it.
And then go press define groups, and then do male and female. Male is the first, and female is the second.
So I put group 1. I put down male, literally spell it out.
And just do M. And then
the other.
Group 1 M, group F, or group 2 F.
What I did was I just called them number 1 and number. Oh, that's where okay, I got it. And then continue.
Yep, and then press OK.
Press OK. There. Got it.
And then, yeah, it should look like that.
And then the T-score for the, where's the difference?
So, did you do the difference?
No, I hadn't done the difference.
I don't know if we have to do the difference for this one.
Okay.
Hold on.
When looking for the T-score.
Oh, yeah, we are looking for the difference. But this one, then we're just going in describing the data.
That I was able to come up with the 2, oh, I can't. Histogram, the 2 different histograms. One for the male, one for the female.
But were you able to hear her conversation with you now? Yesterday.
But what I don't understand is that my sample is off compared to the answer.
Like it's really cool to download the remote computer one. I would try that if the other one is having issues.
Yeah, I think it has to do with, if you look at the wage on the statistic on the original file, some of the wages are missing, and that's why it didn't calculate some of the people, because it was missing. It didn't have any wages on their
and indicate that
thingamajig on there. Yeah.
I'll put them back so that you know what's going on, okay?
Now I know what was wrong.
Chance, no.
But how were they able to come up with the correct numbers? Is what I want to know.
I can't remember, but on the video.
Are you guys still finding the test statistic, or?
She was trying to figure out how.
Okay, did we finally arrive at the test statistics?
Your test statistic for C, it's under T in the column T. I was seeing it for a second on yours, Marisa. I can't. It's too small. Let's see if I can see it.
Sorry, let me.
Oh. You see that where it says T and it's 1.8?
For the female, it was 1.889. Who are they asking for? The male?
That's the one you want to use, but because it has 2, right? So it says equal variance is assumed, and then the second one down is equal variance not assumed, and that's the one you want. I'm not really sure of the differences, but I just know that that's the one that's the answer.
Yeah, that was my question because I didn't know how or why we the second one.
I remember, I don't know if it was a video or if it was the textbook, but it talked about the variances. And let me see if I can find my notes.
Was it 1.836, the T-score? T-statistic.
Yeah, 1.836.
Okay.
It's plus or minus.
Yeah. So I don't remember where I found it, but it talked about how variances of 2 groups are equal when you combine or pull info about them, and then variance in the 2 groups that are not equal if the variances don't combine the information.
And what was weird was that the degree of freedom is 98.263 on my SS.
Yeah.
That is weird. Is that half a person?
I don't know.
I have no idea. We're getting so further along, I'm not sure anymore.
So then we got the p-value as 0.069.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Just in a second, I'll look at it.
it is greater than the alpha.
We failed to reject.
Yeah, so fail to reject.
Okay.
Evidence.
You have insufficient evidence. Yeah.
So then we do the 95, this right here. We come over to our lower and upper.
Okay.
So this is, I guess I still kind of like, I don't know how.
Okay, did you figure out now, okay,
So I guess
create the confidence interval. Is that the same thing as
Were you saying something?
going to our thingamajig, I'm just not all there, okay. Going to the T distribution and putting in how many, there were 90, since there were 90.
We're trying to figure out how to do it.
0.95. We had 1.987.
The actual, like,
So for now you can just find on the SPSS. You don't have to work it out.
Okay, so where is the margin of error on the SPSS?
Yes.
The MO.
we're going to be taking it, like, probably in
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the number. Is it talking about the two numbers, or is it
The two
from
number.
what number? What number is it talking about? The actual MOE. What is it talking about?
being here.
What do you mean?
It says create a confidence interval to estimate this difference. It seems
Okay,
to me it's
so now we're
asking about that number.
Yeah, so you're comparing it between the upper and lower bound, so the two numbers.
Okay, so
And in SPSS, if you look onto the screen share, I'm screen sharing it right now.
okay, hang on a second.
So if you go into your independent samples test on your SPSS,
Independent sample test. Which one is it?
so it's on the furthest right. So it'll say 95% confidence interval of the difference.
Yeah, it's showing you the margin of error. It's showing you that the mean is between those two numbers. But what I want to know, what is the number that you add and subtract from from the mean to get those two numbers? That's what I'm wanting to know. What is the question asking about? Is it asking about the number that I add and subtract?
No, it's not asking about the margin of error.
Or is it asking about if it's asking about the lower and upper, I already have that on the
That's all it's
PSS.
asking for.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was asking what is the MOE that I would be able to figure out, calculate the lower and the upper. Because that's a
If it was asking for the MOE, the margin of error, you would subtract the upper from the lower and divide it by 2. Or you could put in like whatever the test statistic is in the student applet minus or times by the standard deviation divided by the square root of the sample. So that's how you find the margin of error.
Okay, what was the other way of finding out?
Is you minus the upper to the lower, so minus upper minus lower divided by 2.
Okay.
It'll be off by like 1/100th of a decimal point.
Oh, hold on a second.
But we don't need to find that in this. It's not asking for it.
So it's just asking for the.
Just for the confidence level.
Okay.
We're bound.
Are they asking about the equivariances, or are they asking about the 1.7622 and the 4.529, or the upper one, the female? It's probably the bottom one.
Yeah, it's the bottom one, because how we minus the groups will depend on the answer. So if you minus group 1 from group 2, you'll get this first answer. If you minus group 2 from group 1, then you'll get the second answer.
So it's asking about the, it is the bottom one it's asking about.
Yeah.
That's the bottom one.
The bottom row.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bottom row.
We got our test statistic.
All right. 529.
So we're almost done. We're almost out of time. It's 10:39. Should we get started on our group quiz?
Okay, we can start.
Okay, put the phone down so that I can use my other hand, okay, Raquel? But hopefully the volume maybe works. I don't know. Okay.
Group quiz. You're going to be working hard today, Marissa.
I don't know, guys. I just did this morning, so
That's what I'm talking about.
I just homework this morning. I'm just kind of playing by ear, so don't
I was relying on Raquel this morning.
The learning experience. We're doing great.
I know. I'm like, guys, don't trust in me too much. I don't know.
Okay.
Give it another try. And so even if we're all trying to figure it out, it will help us learn it. So it's good.
Exactly.
All right.
So 18 questions.
Okay.
We got this.
We got it. Okay, so group quiz.
You will need access to the following data. When calculating anything, please remember to round it to a decimal. Otherwise, do not round until your calculations is complete. Thank you very much.
Does Raquel still want me to screen share?
I think so. Do you want her to screen share? She says sure, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course. You don't have to see my face. It's fine by me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Oh, I like these ones. The requirements are easy.
so
What?
So question 3 is, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? Mark all that apply.
Oh, we can do this. So requirements are samples are from a simple random sample.
Yep.
Okay.
Samples are independent. A distribution of sample means is normally distributed for each group.
Yes.
Data
I think it's
are normally distributed with QQ plots and the sample size is large. Okay, so just the first two.
just the first two. That's what I thought.
All right.
Yeah, because the other one is the test statistic for hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a z-score, t-score, or F statistic.
Isn't it t-score?
It would be a t-score. What on earth is an F statistic? Did he just pull that out of his hat?
I think that's going to come later, and that's why we don't know anything about it.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. That might sound like, Mom, get off. Okay, test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples.
It's
It's
t.
a t-score, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Score.
Okay. Two samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group 1 determines which subjects will be in group 2, or knowing which subjects will be in group 1 tells you nothing about which. Okay.
Yeah.
Independent is where you don't know anything about the second group.
They took pity on us and gave us an easy quiz.
Thank goodness. Well, how many questions are there? We have 18 questions. What is the degrees of freedom? Okay, so everybody open up the dentist office skills 5.
Okay, let's open the. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So what are we supposed to do here with the dentist office? Okay. What is the degree of freedom? Okay, so they just want us to go right into it and analyze it, huh?
So let's just get all of the information done now. So we need to do analyze.
It's dentist office bills, right?
What?
It's dentist office bills. Is that right? Is that the data?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So we go and what? Analyze?
Yep. I'm pretty sure analyze.
Analyze. Descriptive statistics. Is it compare what mean or
I'm pretty sure it's one sample t-test.
one sample? Okay, compare means one
Oh,
sample.
wait. We're not defining the groups right now.
Okay. So
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, it's analyze, descriptive statistics, explore.
Okay, and then we just move the city down to group variable.
Oh, I think that now I was wrong because we're not comparing it. It only has one. We only have an independent list.
Okay,
So
all right, and so
do what you were doing before I messed you up.
okay,
All right.
so I cancel that one. I cancel that one and go and analyze and descriptive statistics. Do I compare means? Independent. Oh my gosh.
Okay, right? Did I do that right, Emily?
Let me see, because are we doing,
Okay.
is it in the independent one, or is it the paired?
Okay.
Because we can get the degrees of freedom if we know which.
Okay.
I think it's the t-test, the one sample t-test.
Yes, sample, because we're only doing one sample. We're not doing.
It's
Okay.
independent, but it's the one sample, so
So we don't do the independent samples t-test then?
I don't believe so. I have it pulled up, but
39. I got 39.
The value is, the test value is 0. That's null hypothesis. So the degrees of freedom is 39. Is that?
39. What is the sample standard deviation for Rexford?
Makes me wonder.
205.587.
For Rexford?
Yep.
How did you get that?
It's in the analysis, the SPSS. Oh wait, we have to separate Rexburg from Idaho Falls.
Yes, exactly my point.
Okay, good. Go for now. Okay, so that's when we go to
That's when we go to that one you were talking about.
the analyze, compare means, independent samples t-test. We do dentist bill as a test variable, and then city. We do grouping variable, and then we define the groups. Group 1 is IF, and the other one is Rexburg. I'll just do REF.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
I don't know if it did it right.
Is this the dentist? Oh my god. Sorry. Wait, there the
Let me try again.
analyze.
Mine.
One independent task. Then this bill. Then the city go at the bottom, the
I
group
think we
variable.
have to go back and do the transform automatic recode.
Okay, what shall we call Are we doing a group 1 and group 2? Idaho, IF, and we could just put down.
I have these numbers. Did you recode it?
I didn't
You have to
recode.
recode it. So then do
Let's-
transform, automatic recode.
Okay, let me cancel that whole thing and let's go and recode. Transform,
Okay.
recode into different. Is it recode into automatic recode?
Yes.
The city. We're
Yeah,
gonna do this
automatic recode.
We title it City Code.
city code. City code.
Okay.
I thought I
Your
can't
name.
get this for some reason. Is Wanda there?
Yes, she's here.
What
Okay.
am I doing wrong?
Yeah, there you go.
Now I got it's already. IF is 1 and Rexburg is number 2. So now we can go do the other one.
But I don't, for some reason, I can't. If you're looking at my screen. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing.
It's already showing up. See, it's already done it.
Can you put an
So
X
now
on
I
the
can
area?
analyze, compare means.
Put an X on
Oh,
Did your recode come up okay?
No, mine didn't come up okay. I keep having warnings.
Yeah.
Drop.
Doing the same thing.
so the dentist bill can go here.
So we go to transform, right? Automatic recode.
Uh-huh.
And
then
then
what-
you
what
do
are-
the city group, right?
You put the city over, which is the group.
With the city
No,
here.
she's still stuck.
Oh, you're
She's
right.
trying to get her recode done.
Okay.
So we labeled it as city group.
I'm gonna redraw it because I see down the line.
Here, let me pull up my screen so then you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I labeled it as city group, so that was the new name.
Okay, so you're going by the city, right?
Yeah, so city, and then we don't have to do the name.
City over, type in the new name, and so typically to recode it, you just add code after, so city and then code in caps. Where'd you go? Maybe it's because you're not talking. Okay. So then then you click add new name, and then you just select it. Did it come up okay?
Yeah, hold on, let me screen share because it will go away again.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay, to continue.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I want to do red.
okay. Sorry, I had to keep going back in. So then I go to analyze, compare, right?
Yeah, Idaho is 1 and
So yeah, then you're going to go ahead and do the compare in the samples t-test, the independent samples t-test.
Okay. And then, do I press a city group or city code?
You do city code. So where's your samples t-test?
Can you not see it?
No, it has the output with the auto recode variables.
Oh, it's not showing you. Okay. Oh, I see what. It's for some reason I have to keep showing you every time. Can you see that now?
Yeah.
Hey, one
So I
minute.
go city code into the group variable.
And then you define your group and just put 1 in as 1 and 2 in as 2. So click define groups.
at the bottom,
That?
define group.
I don't see your cursor. So send your dentist bill back and send your city code over there.
Oh, send a city code there. Hang on.
Wait, this is in the independent sample, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, send.
Dentist bill back and then city code.
And
The
there.
grouping variable.
Is your variable the bill? I wasn't here from the
It's
beginning.
the bill.
Yeah, the variable is my bill.
Okay, so now you're in there, and then click define groups.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm pointing to it, but you can't see me point to your screen.
No, you're good. I'm sorry. I have to keep pointing out and showing you each one. For some reason, it won't share. So I'm in the group 1. I'm pressing I for, or 1 for,
1 for 1 and 2 for 2.
yep. I pressed OK.
Or continue and then okay.
Okay.
Can you put an X on one?
There.
Did you see that? Am I?
Nope, I just see you.
Awesome. Circle one of the vehicles.
So there I see the T-score.
Okay, there I am. Raquel, can you see that? Okay, I feel like I did. Did I do okay? Is it the same as Wanda's? There you go.
So does hers look the same as yours?
Yeah, there.
So
Yeah.
look over at the. So what are you guys trying to find?
The sample standard deviation for Rexburg.
This.
206.637.
You're just trying to find the standard deviation for Rexford?
Yeah.
That's all you needed?
206.
Okay, there's a much easier way to do that, guys. Do you want to know the easier way?
Yeah.
Okay, go into your SPS where your numbers are, where your data is.
Okay. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Start this one.
Okay, and so what you're going to do is you're going to go analyze,
Okay.
statistics,
Okay.
and then hit explore.
Got it.
Okay, now you're going to send the dentist bill over, and you're going to send city into the factor list.
I'm gonna go find them.
Oh, right there.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, those are some cool shoes.
Oh.
And then click OK. And do you see how it gives you like a set for Idaho Falls and a set for Rexburg?
Got it.
And then above you can see the number. So you'll get the number for each one up there. And then, so if you look for Idaho Falls, you can see your standard deviation. And then for Rexburg, you can see your standard deviation.
The only
So-
thing is it won't show us our degrees of freedom.
So are you trying to find the degrees of freedom for the test statistic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already got that.
So that was the first screen. If all you needed was the standard deviation, then that's the way you get the standard
Okay.
deviation.
Okay. And for the degrees of freedom, we do the second one right here, correct?
Okay. Standard
Right.
deviation was 206.
So this will give you the test statistic, the the degrees of freedom. And it'll give you your p-value, and then your upper and lower.
Oh,
Your upper and lower. So,
Okay.
and you look at the bottom row.
Why is it that we look at the bottom row? Just curious.
So it said for this course it wasn't going to go into the theory of why. So I don't quite understand. That's why I was frustrated with this, is because I want to know exactly what it's doing.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is you're looking at two groups, basically, two different groups, and it's going to assume that in the first one it says equal variance is assumed. So it's going to assume that all your variances are equal. But we're not going, so it's better, since we don't know about the variances, it's, I guess, better to err on the side of they're not assumed. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It's.
Okay. Did you guys get your standard deviation?
Yeah. I got 206.637.
Me too.
Jen, don't put that in your mouth. No, throw it. Throw it.
what freedom is
The test statistics, I got it.
No, I think there's
So
one that
the
you
test
can get where it
statistics
says
was
like around the bottom.
I got negative 4.34 or 0.434.
minus 0.434, is that correct?
Yeah, you got minus, correct? Minus 0.434.
Yes, that's what I got.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Negative 0.434.
And then the p-value,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't have a p-value.
What was our hypothesis? Was it equal to, greater than, what did it say?
It is, oh, it's less than. So it would be 0.825.
They broke that wrong. It's a typo. They
Okay,
list them both as your null hypothesis.
okay.
So you need half of your two-tail.
Oh yeah, so 4 point some
Okay.
0.413.
So your p-value should be half of the two-tail. So your two-tail, is that the 0.666 that you guys see up there?
I'm getting point.
It's 0.333.
I think I'm looking at the wrong. I'm
So-
getting 0.825 as the two-tail. So wouldn't it be
So
point?
the two-tail next to the t-value, the point, negative 0.4.
The 0.666.
So then you have the degrees of freedom, then you have your sig two-tail. It's that 0.666 that you cut in half.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at a different. Yeah, I got you. So it would be 0.333, correct?
What is the correct result? Failed or reject?
The p-value, and what's the alpha is?
Yeah, even
0.1.
if it's 05 or 01, it's way higher. It's well
Yeah.
enough to reject.
So suppose that you had used an alternative hypothesis that is different then. What is the correct decision based on this evidence? Well, then it would still be the two-tail, so 0.66. We would still have insufficient evidence.
But the mean then failed between the two.
Yeah, so the last one, right?
We have insufficient evidence that the mean and the scale between the two students are different. I think it's the second one.
We have insufficient evidence.
Oh, sorry, I was saying different, but I was saying, yeah, it's different. Not the same, sorry.
It's number 2.
I was looking at the right one, but saying the wrong letter.
Okay. Last one. Oh no, it wants us to do another one.
We've got it. We've got it.
Okay, we're gonna hit
Giving you
freshman.
practice.
I don't want to practice. I don't want to be rebellious, sorry. Okay, the first one, we're gonna separate the guys. Utah from Colorado. We're gonna go to analyze, compare means. Independent sample.
So I'm going to do the transform automatic recode.
Okay, let's do automatic recode.
So we put this state in as our variable, right? And we'd say state code.
Awesome. We can make
Freshman in there, and then, oh. What should we put in there? The state. Oh, sorry.
No. And what are you looking for? You're looking for you're looking for the state. You're right, your variable's the freshman, so you're looking for state for your groups.
Yeah,
And so you're going to call it state code.
okay.
How about 5 minutes?
Okay, add.
You need a 5-minute break.
Okay.
Are you guys overthinking this? It's not.
Okay.
It's not a very
I
large
still
sample.
haven't. Okay. Compare mean. Independent test.
What's the question that you guys are working from?
No kidding. Let's look at the question first. Let the cart go before the horse.
So we're looking what is the appropriate alternative hypothesis. And so
Okay, let's look at what they were looking
the
for.
question is, the data represents the number of times the freshman students from Utah and Colorado cook their own dinner in a month. Let U1 represent the mean number of times a month that the student from Colorado cooks dinner. Let U2 represent the mean for Utah students. So you suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado. So
Okay.
it's the middle one.
So what's your HA?
It's two-tailed.
So look at your HA. Look at your question. What are your
Not
options?
equal to. Because it says,
So pick number 2.
yeah, it's number 2. It's different.
Yeah.
It would be number 2.
Well, if you look at the final question, what it says, go up a little bit, Fina.
Okay.
It says,
So you
let
What is-
U1 represent the mean a month, and U2 represent the mean for Utah students. You suspect that they could. It just says that you suspect freshmen from Utah cooked dinner for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado.
It's a different
So you're
number.
just looking for different, not more
Yeah.
or less.
That's when you say is different and it's not equal.
Okay, so we have to switch it, right? So then it's
Okay, what is the test statistic? Now we do the test statistic. We always, we can't help it.
I got
It's already recode. Okay, what am I
I got
supposed
negative 0.845.
Got what?
Negative 0.845.
So she's
Okay, so I go analyze,
Mhm.
compare means,
Mhm.
one test sample.
No, not one test. Independent sample test.
Okay, I'm screen sharing my screen, so
Six.
the other two girls can't see. They can't use their SPSS.
Define group.
Group 1, group 2.
So
Pick 1 for 1 and 2 for 2.
1,
Oops.
2.
Click OK.
So for the test statistic, I got. But now let me know if this is what you got and everybody else. Is it negative 0.845?
845. Yeah.
Wait, okay. Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Hi, baby.
So that's the next answer.
You're wet.
Negative 0.2.
So what is the p-value? It's 2 tails, so it would be 0.410.
Okay, let me go look at my value. Yeah, point. I can't talk today. Ah! Thank you very much. Okay.
0.4. Yep.
Okay. 0.410. Ta-da. What on earth did that happen for? Holy cow. Where was I? It doesn't like me.
Okay, so did everybody get that?
Oh, there must be a value. Oh, because they put a comma there. Sorry. How was I supposed to know that?
So now we have number 15. It's asking if we will reject or fail to reject. Our alpha is 0.05, and our p-value is 0.40, so we would fail to reject because it's way above our p-value.
Determine a 95%
Confidence interval.
Hi, T-boy.
minus mean to determine the 95%. So basically, they're talking about the variance one at the bottom.
So they'll look at your.
Who on earth is that?
So determine the confidence interval. Don't.
Just flush the door at the bottom of the.
So if we're
Okay.
looking for the margin of error between the two of them,
See that
how
right
do we
there?
do numbers?
It's 5.137 and 2.2. It's on the same screen.
No, it says determine the margin of error for this 95.
So you're going to take the difference between those and divide it in half.
Oh, okay. So we have to do the upper and lower.
I'm gonna take the what and
You take the upper, and then you subtract.
20401.
Okay, I have to think about this. So you subtract the bottom, which is subtracting and negative, so it's going to be adding. Is that right?
Yeah.
734. I'll just plug it in and let the calculator do the thing. Why should I stress myself? Okay, 2.0401.
And then add. Or
Add.
So you're subtracting a negative, which is adding. So go ahead. You're doing
Minus 5.
I got Oh, let me know what you get. I got 3.67065 or 3.671.
3.671.
Woohoo! That's what I got.
Okay.
You think that that would be a number that they would have just pop up there because you always see plus or minus points, right? Rather than to have to figure it out. They throw every other number up there easily for you.
I know. Input the lower bounds. So that would be -5.
Negative
0.13.
-5. I didn't know that it would go away.
And the upper bound is
1.7.
204.
Okay, next one is input the upper bound. Jeez Louise. I would complain if they hand me the new roll. 2.204. Is that
No.
204? No, it was positive. Okay. I think I'm gonna live.
I think I could get a higher money for the bonus.
Yes.
Okay, so to go over our answers, I'm just going to say them out loud. So we start at 13. We
Okay.
had -0.845.
Negative what?
She's at 13. No, she's at 13.
Just to
Okay.
make sure we're all on the same page. -0.845.
Okay.
I got, for the p-value, is 0.410.
Okay.
We decided to fail to reject because the p-value is higher. Then
Okay.
for number 16, we have 3.671 for the margin of error.
Okay.
And 17, I have -5.137.
Okay.
And then 18, we have 2.204.
Yeah.
Perfect. Please submit.
How about the top ones?
I'm doing it. Guess what, ladies?
What?
We missed 3. Just kidding, we got all of it right.
I'm gonna get you, Marissa.
We got them all right, ladies.
Yeah, Wanda got it all right. Thanks,
Oh,
Wanda.
your last few questions. That was you guys.
Thank you, Wanda.
I'm wrong. Which one did I get wrong?
Let me know and I can go over it with you, make sure, before I log off.
Question 6, what is the degree of freedom?
It is.
It's 37.996. You had to do the bottom. The bottom.
37, yeah, I pick it from 37 what?
37.996.
996. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to log off because I need to tend to my little boy now.
Okay.
Are we all good, Emily? I just texted you. Are you good?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we ready for nap time? You want to take a nap? Okay, guys, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.